The time is 1 million years ago. The place, Japan, a little to the west of what will one day be Tokyo. But now it is a quiet and large forested plain. It's pretty cold because we are in the Ice Age of the Pleistocene era. The area is bordered on the west, north and east by ancient mountains and to the south by the ocean. There had been volcanic activity in the area for several million years. And about 700,000 years ago, a volcano known as Mount Komitake became active. The volcano grew to around 2,000 meters and then went quiet. ASHITAKE volcano, located 20 kilometers southeast of Mount Fuji, was active from 400,000 to 100,000 years ago. Then it too went quiet. About 100,000 years ago, you would have seen these two volcanoes and perhaps mammoths walking around. But there were no people to witness the volcano eruptions or indeed the mammoths. Humans wouldn't arrive for another 70,000 years. Komitake was quiet for 100,000 years and then entered another period of activity. The volcano of this period is known as Old Fuji. There were explosive eruptions that threw out large quantities of rocks, volcanic ash and lava to form a large mountain which reached a height of 3,000 meters. Following the Old Fuji period, there were about 4,000 years of inactivity. The first humans arrived on the islands of Japan about 35,000 years ago, and their descendants must have been quite surprised when about 5,000 years ago, Mount Fuji became very active again. This period is known as New Fuji and continues to the present day. In the year 684, there was an eruption on the northeast side of Mount Fuji, which produced a great amount of lava. Some of the lava filled up a large lake, which existed at the time, dividing it into two lakes, Saiko and SHOJI. This is known as the AOKIGAHARA lava, and at present is covered by forest, a rather dark forest with a dark history. As of December 2002, the volcano is classified as active with a low risk of eruption. The last recorded eruption was the HOEI eruption in 1707. The eruption formed a new crater halfway down its southeastern side. Since then, there have been no signs of an eruption. On the evening of March 15th, 2011, there was a magnitude 6.2 earthquake at shallow depth a few kilometers from Mount Fuji on its southern side. But according to the Japanese Meteorological Service, there was no sign of any eruption. Although it appears timeless and unchanging, Mount Fuji is a young volcano. It is merely sleeping. And should it awake one day, it could cause unimaginable disruption to the lives of the 20 million people who live in its shadow.